Hello everyone, I'm Chastity Maxie. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. This is my very first video on this channel, and I'm hoping that this will grow into something really big. I don't want to waste a whole lot of time with introductions and all of that. I just really kind of want to, jump into why I'm doing this channel to begin with. So I do have my phone here to help keep me with my notes, so bear with me if I look down. And also, since this is my first time doing this, I'm probably looking back and forth between you looking straight at the camera and also looking at the viewfinder to make sure I'm in the frame. So just bear with me. Let me just start with what happened this morning. So today is Sunday. What day is it? Sunday, July 28th, 2019. So woke up this morning and I just was feeling like super anxious and just anxious and just like feeling rushed. And I kind of just woke up like with a start and took a minute to catch my breath and to like really think about some things. And it dawned on me what the source of my angst was. And I've come to the conclusion that I am someone who doesn't always follow through on the things that I'm supposed to do with my life. Raise your hand if you are someone who can relate to that. So I woke up this morning knowing that there were a bunch of things that I was supposed to be doing but didn't do them, aren't doing them, haven't been doing them correctly. So I realized that I have a lack of committing to my goals. So I think that was the reason why I ended up waking up feeling kind of crazy this morning. So something that a lot of people don't know, maybe people who are super close to me know this, but I've always wanted to do a fitness competition, like a bodybuilding competition, like whether it's a bikini or figure or a physique competition. I've always wanted to do that, but never really followed through on it. Like there have been multiple times throughout my life where I have actually attempted to do it, but then like the training schedule and all of that, some kind of way it just kind of always fizzles out. I never follow through. So I've done this several times throughout my life. So fast forward to now, a few weeks ago, I just happened to be thumbing through some books on my bookshelf and came across these bikini figure competition books that I purchased years ago. So kind of like dusted them off and I kind of started flipping through them and I was like, you know what, this is probably something that I should look into again. Didn't really give it a second thought. That was that. The next day, I go into work, and my coworker, I work at a television station. I'm a television news anchor and reporter in Dothan, Alabama, in case you want to know. We could talk more about that later. But anyway, so I came into work, and one of my coworkers actually was doing a story on an upcoming bodybuilding competition. I was just like, wow, there's got to be some kind of connection here. And I was like, this is confirmation. I need to get in contact with whomever it is. I need to get in contact so I can make this bodybuilding competition happen. So talked to my coworker and he told me that that all the athletes who compete in these competitions work out at a particular club in the area. And so he was like, go check it out, see what you can see. So sure enough, fast forward, that was like on a Thursday, fast forward to Saturday. I go to this gym and I'm talking to the person at the front desk and I'm like, I really want to do a fitness competition. I understand there's one coming up soon and obviously I'm not ready to do that competition, but who knows, maybe next year, maybe I can do something. So the girl is like really friendly and she's like, well, I don't really have that information right now, and the person who does is kind of busy, but if you want to wait a few minutes, we can, see if we can get somebody who can talk to you. So I waited, and then a few minutes later, this man named Jim comes up. Now I'm already getting this feeling that Jim is kind of going to hand me his business card and kind of like shoo me away, call me if you have questions or whatever. So sure enough, I meet Jim and he does present me with his business card. And there was a moment where Jim kind of says, you know what, step into my office. So I ended up sitting down and talking to this personal trainer, Jim, at this particular club. And Jim was so genuine and so nice to me. He kind of just sat down and kind of like laid it all out for me. And we ended up talking for about 2 hours. At the end of that 2 hours, I ended up signing up at that particular gym. And also I ended up paying for a couple of weeks of personal training with him. You know, I told him that I'm on a really, really tight budget right now. He was willing to work with me. I just felt like everything was kind of falling in line. Like, you know, I started out just kind of thinking about this goal of doing a fitness competition, then my coworker's doing a story, and now I'm talking to Jim, who is a personal trainer. Come to find out, he's actually involved in coordinating this whole bodybuilding competition in the Dothan area. So I just kind of felt like the stars were aligning in my favor. So, you know, he's like, well, when do you want to start? So that was Saturday. I was like, listen, I want to start on Monday. So he was like, okay, let's do this. So we decided that we would meet between like 5:30, 6 a.m. and we would get things going. First week, amazing. I was, you know, working out. I was really eating right, drinking my water, all that good stuff, and lost 5 pounds to boot. So I was feeling really good. Then the second week happened, and, you know, the workouts continued because obviously I have Jim to keep me, you know, accountable at the gym. But my eating on the second week, my eating program, my diet or whatever, just didn't click. And so fast forward to today, which is Sunday, as I told you, July 28th. By the end of this weekend now, I'm feeling defeated, feeling anxious, and I've consumed a bunch of crap that I probably wasn't, not even probably, definitely wasn't supposed to. And so that's why I woke up feeling anxious, because like, okay, Chastity, you keep saying that you want to do certain things, but here we are again, not following through. So mind you, I want to do this competition. It's a year out. I have plenty of time to do the things that I need to do to make this competition happen. But here we are, and 2 weeks in and I'm already messing up. So feeling anxious, feeling crazy this morning. And then I said, okay, I got to recommit. So I'm like, okay, so what can I do? So here I am looking at my notes. Bear with me. So a little bit about me. I'm a woman of a certain age. Not really ready to reveal what that age is, but I'm a woman of a certain age. And there are a bunch of things that I want to do. Like I told you that I'm, you know, in television news right now. I have dreams of, you know, reporting, anchoring, being in a top 10 market, making good money. I want to get married. I want to have babies, all of those good things. But as I'm getting older, that window of opportunity is slowly beginning to close, and I'm feeling more anxiety about that as well. So I know that the only real things that are standing in the way of me making those things happen is my weight. My weight is the only thing that's keeping me from those things that that I want to achieve. And it's not that I think that at this size, at this weight, that I couldn't make those things happen, but in my vision, I'm a size 6 in that vision. And right now I'm far from a size 6, and I'm gonna do all my measurements and weigh in and all that stuff later on, but I'm just kind of venting right now. I just said to myself, I need something to keep me accountable. Like I said, I have Jim at the gym to keep me accountable, but then when I'm not at the gym, I'm slacking on my diet. So I said, I'm going to do a YouTube channel, and I'm going to make myself accountable here. Maybe there are people there who will keep me on my toes, keep me on the path, and so I can get to my dreams. I decided that I needed a platform to keep me accountable, and so here I am deciding that this YouTube channel is going to be that piece that's going to keep me accountable. When I'm not at the gym and I'm on my own, then I can come here and pretty much, the camera doesn't lie. You know, if I'm here week after week and you don't see changes, then clearly it's clear that I'm not living up to my end of the bargain. So I decided that a YouTube channel is probably going to be the best way for me to keep myself accountable. The point of this YouTube is to highlight my joys, the successes, and even, you know, if there are any pitfalls or anything like that. My goal is to come here and just lay it all out and say, you know, hey, this was a great week. I did this at the gym. I ate this food. I drank this much water, and you can see this progress. And that's my whole plan, is to do that here and to do this on a weekly basis. I'm going to take measurements today, and then I won't take them again until September 1st. So seeing as how it's July 28th, it doesn't make sense for me to take measurements today and then a few days later take them again, because that a whole lot's gonna change in a few days. I'll take measurements, I'll put them up here so you know what my size is, you'll know how much I weigh, you'll know my measurements, and then by September 1st, hopefully there'll be a really good amount of weight loss there and you can really see some changes in those measurements. Now, as far as what I plan to do to lose this weight, so Jim gave me a laundry list of things that I can eat and things that I shouldn't eat, but I kind of need more of a roadmap to get me there. So I'm going to be using a few different things. First of all, I want to do a detox to really get things going. So I'm going to be doing at some point JJ Smith's 10-day green smoothie cleanse. So I plan to do that. Also, Dr. Ian Smith has 2 books that I really like, and they're both shreds. So one is a 6-week program of shred, and it's pretty much how you should be eating all the time anyway. And he promises that you'll lose 2 dress sizes in that 6 weeks time. And then he also has like this accelerated program called Super Shred, and he promises that you'll lose 20 pounds in 4 weeks. So the combination of the 10-day green smoothie cleanse, shred, and super shred, I plan to do that and then, you know, repeat that over and over until I get to my goal. Now, right now, my focus is strictly on weight loss and not necessarily the competition diet. That will come later on. But right now, I just really want to slim down, lose weight. So when it comes time to do that competition diet, I can already be in the mindset of weight loss, and it'll be that much easier to do the competition diet. So once again, I'll be doing JJ Smith's 10-day green smoothie cleanse. I will also be doing Dr. Ian Smith shred and Dr. Ian Smith super shred. So yeah, so that's all that I have to say right now. I know that there are tons of people on YouTube who are doing weight loss journeys, but there's only one Chastity Maxie. So I hope that you guys will enjoy this. This is my first video doing this here. So I hope that you guys will join me, you know, leave some comments. Hopefully they're positive. Let's try to keep things positive here on this channel. Weight loss is hard on its own. So let's try to keep it positive here, but I hope that, you know, this can be an open dialogue. Hopefully I can share things that are working for me with those of you out there who have some fitness goals too. Maybe you want to get up on stage too in a bodybuilding competition of some sort. I'm actually thinking that I want to do a bikini competition, maybe figure, but I'm leaning toward more of the bikini competition. I'm hoping by this time next year I will have competed, and who knows, maybe even win. So without any further ado, I really am so glad that you guys took the time out to stop by and to look at my channel. Hopefully you've made it to the end this far. If you have, good for you. Thank you so much for sticking with me. So at this point, I'm gonna say goodbye, and then I'm going to do some measurements. I'm gonna weigh in, and then we'll leave it there, and then I'll see you guys next Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care. So I'm in my bathroom now. We're getting ready to weigh. God knows I'm not looking forward to that. So here we go. And you guys don't look at my feet too hard. Mm. 240.1. Okay, well, that's gonna change. It is what it is. You can see my tan lines on my feet. It is what it is. Okay.